All right, so here I'm getting down to 90 feet. And as soon as I get to the bottom, you can see a few uku are making their way in. This one just comes right up to me, so snap the shot. And usually I wait for it to turn broadside, but I've already taken a few dives here and I just didn't want to waste this guy coming right in. So got a nice uku on this dive. All right, so here's what not to do. I'm at 60 feet right here, trying to call in this uku. And when I hunt for uku, I try not to look at him. So I try to just look in the opposite direction where I can see him from the corner of my eye. You can see him coming in right here, but he's not too curious. He's coming in and I'm looking down a little bit and he just starts swimming away. So this is what you should never do is chase it. And I was thinking about lunging to take a shot, but then, it's too far. So I go back around this rock, sit back down, chill out for a second, and he actually comes right back in. And I just missed this shot. You can actually see I nick him right there in the head, and he gets away. If I would have been a little more patient, could have got him. So I'm debating whether or not I should shoot this uku right here, and looking back, I wouldn't have shot him because my shaft ends up getting caught in this rock anyway. A shark comes in, trying to get the shaft off, but I'm out of breath, so go up with my gun, and the shark comes in, eats him, breaks my shooting line. So this is a separate dive. You can see I'm using a different gun. We're at 120 feet right here, but we're not taking drops to the bottom. We're just chumming. We got our floater flasher right there. You see the water's filled with chum. There's also some sharks hanging around, some oceanic white tips, and so I'm keeping my eye on them. But there's a couple uku right here. So I'm taking my drop, grunting for them, and keep my eye on that shark. This one loves the chum. He comes right in, and it's just a beautiful day. So you can tell it's so clear. I hit that guy. Luckily, he's not making too much movement, so the shark doesn't even notice. Pull him up. It's a decent size, about a 10-pound uku right here. And yeah, lucked out that didn't make too much movement, or else that shark would have just rushed in. We had some other fish on this dive that did not stone, and the sharks came rushing in to about, 10 feet of us. And that's just normal when you're hunting and you don't stone a fish. They'll come in, but then they'll keep their distance usually. Here again, different day, you could tell, same gun, different day, very murky here. And I'm using, now I know I'm using way too much oxygen on these grunts, but I'm down here about a minute and a half before I see this 8-pound uku in the distance right here coming in. I wasn't sure my shot was gonna hold, but got to land this one. Felt pretty good to get this one in the bag. This one did draw in a black tip, but he kept his distance. We threw him in the creek cooler, so black tip just hung around for a little bit, but didn't bother us much.
That is gonna help. I was in.
Here you can see my throw flasher right there on the floor. I like to use these throw flashers just to get the uku curious. I don't think, if you're, it depends. Sometimes they come straight up to them and you just get an easy shot. Sometimes they're not interested at all. This one, I threw the flasher, I actually waited till it sank to the bottom. Some people have different tactics. They throw it and dive, depending if you're hunting deep reef, shallow weed, blue water. This guy, he came in, you can see there's a lot of life down there. Got a shot on him, but just a pretty small uku, probably about 4 pounds. This is about the smallest that I'll shoot, but still really good sashimi.
There's the uku. Sick, yeah.
Here I'm taking my drop. You know, this is super shallow, only about 30 feet right here. And what I found is I love hunting uku right where the reef meets the sand. You know, there's different ways to call an uku. You could twang your bands, you could grunt. I find the grunting and the dusting are the most effective. And this guy comes in. I'm trying to stay behind the rock, but I made the mistake. I'm looking at him like straight in the eye, and that's like an easy way to scare him. So you can see there's two right there. I take the shot and I just miss it. You know, looking back, I should have just stayed down longer and waited for a better shot, but you know, hindsight's 2020. Well, that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for more content coming soon.